is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Dangerous times, don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.
Hello. Hello. I hope I'm audible, but I think I am. Welcome to another stream here. It's been a couple of days since I last streamed, so yeah, it has been a couple of days. Just released a couple of shorts in the last few days. Unfortunately, I haven't really been making videos or flying some streams. That sucks. But anyway, we're here today in the updated A340. So Inibuilds has already released the an update for the A340. It's not exactly a major update. I think it's more like a patch. It's now 1.0.1 if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it's a major update, but good to see that they've already begun rolling out some patches and fixes for this thing. Today we're going to be flying from London to Paris using the Virgin Atlantic A340-300. We're going to be using the classic EIS1 systems with the CRT monitors, which are my favorite. As you can see, this aircraft looks absolutely stunning. Beautiful stuff here. Okay, just making sure the reshade is working properly. Yes, it is. There we go. It's an absolutely lovely aircraft and it looks just wonderful, doesn't it? Look at it. Look at it. Very nice turbine blade sound there. Okay, not bad at all. Is the interior of the landing gear bay modeled? No, it is not. There isn't much in there, but that's okay. Very nice. Beautiful. Let's take a look around here at the empennage. The tail looks good. What's going on here? Let me put that back on there for you guys. Yeah, that's much better. There we go, really lovely. Okay, so we're not flying real time today. We're gonna fly at around 2:30 in the afternoon and 14:30, 32 hours somewhere there. We're not flying live time, but we are flying live weather. And there's nobody in the chat today, that's fine. It's a kind of a strange time for me to be streaming. I don't usually stream at this time. But anyway, without further delay, before we jump into the aircraft, let me just go ahead and let's have a quick look around the surrounding area. This is London Heathrow that we are at, and we're going to be heading on over to Paris, Charles de Gaulle. And yeah, we are in London Heathrow, everybody. I believe the city is to that side. I'm not entirely sure, but here we are, our lovely Virgin Atlantic A340. Now the A340-300 is smaller than a 777. They're about the same size, right? They must be exactly the same length. Okay, whatever. Anyway, let's go ahead and hop in and see how we get along in today's flight. I don't foresee anything, so let's go ahead and get this party started. Okay, good. All right. Hopefully the updates did something for the GSX to work. Should we give that a try today? I'm not so sure, but we might. Let's go down to the tablet here. Ground equipment. We got GPU and chocks there. That's fine. Let's see GSX. Should we try with some GSX here? Let's try it. We'll try some GSX. If it doesn't work, we're gonna have to go back on that. I guess we'll have to come in a future update here. External power, batteries on. Got our crew oxygen supply, ground control on the voice recorder there. Got emergency lights armed, strobe lights automatic, nav lights on 1 there, that's fine. We need to put our seatbelt signs and no smoking signs to on there. Let's get our IR system aligned, and we are all good at the top for the time being. Good. Let's come down here back down to our tablet here. Let's go to our flight. Let's import that from SimBrief. Okay, there we go. We got our flight in there. It's good. Ground equipment. No, sorry. Payload and refueling. Load with GSX. Again, it can't read the aircraft type. I don't know how to fix this. I'm sick of it. I don't know how to fix this. GSX doesn't really work with anything. Nonsense. Anyway, we just turn this off for the time being. Okay. Let's go to payload and whatever. We're going to do an instant load here today. There we go. We have an instant load going on. Alrighty, I am very sleepy, but let's do this. What else? Since we've got that done already, we need to get our takeoff performance here. We'll work on that in just a second. Now, let's try from the menu. Let's see if GSX is going to work if we request boarding like this. Okay, apparently it's working. So I'm gonna let it connect up. Let's see if that actually ends up doing something for us. Are the doors going to open up automatically for this? I've got GSX profiles installed for this. I've got everything done that I possibly can, and it's not working. So I don't know, man. Forward cargo, aft cargo. I'll leave them open here. Let's come down here to our FMC. Let's clear that, clear all of that. Let's go to init. Let's get that route request there. Let's go down to that, which is set correctly. I gotta double check this from the SimBrief here. So, zero fuel weight estimated at 140, that's correct there. Block fuel is correct, so we're good to go here. That's great. Let's come down to a flight plan. EGLL. Out of London today, what is our departure? Our departure is going to be out of runway 27 left, and we're going to fly out of Maxi 1 Golf, which is here. Okay, Maxi 1 Golf. We're going to insert that. Let's go down to Paris. We're landing into 27R in Paris today. We're going to get this sorted out in advance there. And our arrival is going to be Biba 9 whiskey there. Insert that. Go back to our flight plan there. Is there anything that we need to worry about here? Nope, there are no discontinuities. We are good. Let's go down to performance now. Let's take a quick look outside. Make sure the boarding process is happening. Yes, it is. Boarding process is happening as it should. And passengers have begun to board up here as well. Good. Good. Things are happening. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. All right. Good. You can see the legs of why is there a cabin attendant in the bay there? Oh, it's loading the passengers into through the cargo loading bay. Look at that, would you? Why can't GSX just work normally for once? For the love of God. Okay, anyway. Let's just continue here. That's enough of me complaining about that. Let's come down here. Let's do some performance stuff here. To do that, we got to come down here, go here, take off performance. Let's sync everything here. Sync the weather. Sync that. Sync the weather. Good. Let's calculate. Okay. 53, 45, 50, 56. 53, 40, 45, 56. I believe that is the correct speed. No, it's 45, 50, 56. 45, 50. Okay. 45, 50, 56. Transition at 6K. That's fine. So flaps are going to be 1/5.4 up. I'll put that in really quickly there. There we go. That's done. Good. Clear all these stupid messages. And we are pretty much ready to go here, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of a performance hit there. Press B. We've got our QNH today, which is... What is the QNH today? 995 is correct. 995 is correct. We can uncage our standby here. FD, and let's go to our cruising altitude today, which is supposedly 25,000 feet, which isn't very high. Okay, we don't need that. Oh, good Lord. $25,000 feet, and I'm going to put it on manage mode there. There we go. Excellent. We've got all of that done. We need our APU running now, so let's go ahead and do that. We should have done that a while ago there. The passengers were loading, but I don't really care. So we're good. Got a cabin lighting in there. That's fine. Okay. APU start, please. Thank you very, very much. Let's see. Did they fix the APU heat exhaust effect thing? I was missing. I highly doubt they fixed that. Nope, not fixed. So we still have no heat exhaust coming in from the APU, which for a $60 aircraft is not acceptable in my opinion. But yeah, no heat blur from the APU exhaust. Yeah, that sucks. What is wrong with my view stuff today? Anyway, look at that. It's not available. Okay, not available. Julio. Why are the frame rates so trash? Whatever. Okay. So we've got that done. Let's close up our two doors here. We're pretty much ready to go, if you ask me. Let's have a look at GSX. Still going on. So I'm just going to say prepare for pushback. Which way are we going to push back today? With our nose to the right is what I want. So as soon as passengers are finished loading, we should be able to get in and get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, there we go. There we go. We're just waiting up on boarding now, and then we are ready to get ourselves out of here. Beautiful aircraft, this. Let's use this time to walk around the aircraft a little bit. Look at that. What is going on there? What is going on there? Why are the passengers ducking? What are they doing? Look at this. The passengers are ducking right there. Look at that. Hold on. One of them will show it. I don't know if you guys caught that, but the passengers are ducking right there. Look at that. Why are you ducking? Look at this. It's nuts. Anyway, that's GSX for you. Great. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? We're just walking around, checking, having a look at the aircraft whilst we wait for the boarding process to finish up. We should get rid of the wheel chocks, we don't really need them. I hope the parking brakes are on. Can't really tell at this point, but yeah. Okay. Good. So make sure the parking brake is on here. Yes, it is. Let's make sure the TCAS is off. Altitude reporting, that's on there. PWS, all of that is off. That's all fine. Why are the frame rates so bad? I don't know. But yeah, they are not the best in the world at the moment. Do excuse me on that one. Let's see what's going on with GSX. 190 out of 194. So not a lot of passengers today. 190, which isn't a lot. So yeah, we're just waiting pretty much for the process to finish so we can get the hell, oh come on, so we can get the hell out of here. That's all we're waiting on. Well, there we go, good. Jetway should connect now. Let's go ahead and disconnect our GPU, we don't need that. There we go, brilliant. And we are about to get started here with pushback. Nose to the right today, as mentioned earlier. Okay, ready for pushback. Good, good. Fantastic. I love these old cathode ray screens. I'm really loving them. I like them more than the LED. Are there LED screens or LCD screens? Not sure. Let's go to nav on this. Much better. I hope I've disabled Yep, okay, that's good. I've disabled the nose being raised for pushback. Come on. Ask us the direction in which we want to be pushed back in. There we go. Nose to the right. Release parking brake. Let's go ahead and open up our fuel pumps here. There we go. Beacon lights can come on. Brilliant. We're ready to get our engine started up here. Good. Engine number 2. Waiting for N2 to hit 10%. Okay, engine number 1. Okay, they're still spooling up here. Okay, engine number 3, engine number 2 is available. What? Fuel, 0 fuel weight or 0 fuel weight? CG disagree? What the hell? What the heck is happening now? That's messed up. What is going on here? Oh, come on. Now what? Oh, it's 5.1 up and a little bit of disagreement there as well. Oh, good lord. Now I don't think I'll be able to change it. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to change it now. So what are we going to do now? Yep, can't change it now. I cannot change it now. So I guess we'll just have to fly like this now. Yeah, we'll just have to fly like this. There's nothing I can do. Unless we restart, there is nothing I can do. The only thing I can do is to let it be the way it is. Yeah. Okay, there's the lady with our nose pin. Nose, whatever you call that thing. I don't know what they call it. But here we go. Okay, thank you very much for showing us that it's disconnected there. Okay, bye. See ya. Thank you very much. So we're going to take off with improper configuration today because we don't have a choice. What is that dusty thing that I'm seeing outside? I'm seeing a bit of dust outside as well. Okay, whatever. Okay, auto brake set to max. That up there. Let's go to our control surfaces, which are functioning as required. That's all fine. I think they're fine. I'm not sure. Let me put our taxi light on here. Okay, we can turn that off. Can put that back to normal. We can put our predictive windshield on. Can go on. That can come to system number 1 there. I'll put that up there, and everything else here is looking good. For the time being, let's release our parking brake there, and let's take our lovely little aircraft all the way till the end of the runway. 27 left, so we gotta just keep going all the way. That's all we gotta do today. Okay, so I'll take a look at the flight plan in just a second. We're just going to have a look at the flight controls, really. There we go. Flight controls are working as it is. Yep. Good. 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 Our trim has been set. No. Trim has not been set. Oh, it's supposed to be 5.4. It's technically supposed to be 5.1. So I'm gonna hit 5.1 here, okay? Let's go to 5.1. That's good enough. That will do. Let's have a quick look at takeoff config. It should give us a warning. Oh, it's normal. Okay, great. APU has been turned off, which is good. We've got our taxi light on. We've got everything else looking good here. Yeah, we're all right. We're all right. Taxiing along quickly here. A light aircraft today, apparently. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic, isn't it? Beautiful. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at our flight plan for the day. Shall we do that? So let's go to a little nav map and have a look at what our route looks like today. So here we are at London Heathrow, and we are gonna have a very simple procedure for departure here. Just take off and turn left pretty much, and we're gonna cross the channel here, come in with our arrival procedure right from the coast there, and with that we shall, fairly simple procedure here, straight into Paris, into runway 27R, and there we go. So nothing complicated today. We'll find out how this goes. It's a standard route here. I've flown this a couple of times, I believe. Anyhow, should find ourselves at 27 left in no time. I'm going to apply a bit of brakes there because I want to slow this thing down. There we go. Gonna turn it around here. There we go. Let's go to TCAS and to TA. Let's go that on. Let's go that on there. Let's go that on there. And we are ready to go. Are we not, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, we are. 27L. We're just gonna go in there. Brilliant. Sounds great. Let's get ourselves up here. It's gonna be a quick takeoff out here out of London. Clean that up. We're gonna turn ourselves around. There we go. Quick turn here. The runway looks pretty good at the moment. That is good enough, I suppose. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's put that straight onto... Oh, that's not good. Ooh. Rotate. Gear up. Autopilot on. Flaps up. Look at that, nice and easy. Out of London we go. Beautiful, isn't it? Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, let's put our lever down here to climb. There we go. Ground spoiler is disarmed. Let's bring this light to off there. Everything else looking good. 6,000 feet for QNH. Good. Wonderful. Just like that, we're out of London. Just like that, we are out of London. That is, in 30 minutes, we've just managed to take off completely. That is a very, very good time here. Brilliant. Out we go. So, about 5,300 feet already. Constrained at 6,000 feet. QNH should come up now. Let's see. Come on, QNH. Don't be a little punk. Okay. Making that left turn. Beautiful. Love these bright red engines. They look so good. They look so good. Not too bad. Okay, let's put our QNH into standard there. There we go. That's good. I don't think I should have put that into standard just yet, but we're all right. It's tuning automatically into various VORs along the way. That's being done automatically, I believe. That's fine. Okay, good. Good. We're in some dark clouds already. Oh yeah, terrible external views for Inibuilds. Just like PMDG, I think only Phoenix has decent external views. What are we doing here? We're holding 6,000 at the moment. We've still got constraints everywhere. Yeah, we do. Okay, that's fine. That is fine, ladies and gentlemen. That is fine. I believe we've continued our climb here. Let's have a look. No, we have not. Okay, so there is the last altitude constraint there that we're going to pass at 6,000 feet. Then we should begin our climb onto our cruising altitude, which is 25,000 feet today. We're not very far from Paris anyway. It's going to be a short flight today. Very short flight. Yes, it is. Okay. Good. At 10,000 feet, we shall do a bit more stuff here. Not a big fan of the sun, so just gonna cover that up. Just gonna cover everything up. That's interesting. I like that we can easily control the shades on this aircraft. It's not on every aircraft that you can easily control it, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. 8,000 feet, I'm just gonna put them back up just so we can enjoy the scenery as we fly along here. There we go. This one is down here somewhere. Yeah. There we go. 10,000 feet. Let's turn all that off. Let's turn this back down to automatic there. Everything else is looking good, ladies and gentlemen. We're continuing on our flight here. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go enjoy some cinematic views, shall we? Before we do, let's go check where's our top of descent for this flight. It is right after PTAX. Okay, so now we know it's right after PTAX. So, yeah, right after PTAX. So that's good. Good. Let's enjoy some cinematic views. Coming up on VOR mid. Okay, we are coming up on our top of descent really quickly here. There isn't long to go at all. So it's better we come into the cockpit and take a quick look at what's going on before we miss our top of descent. So let's go ahead here, ladies and gentlemen, and head down to our top of descent. Okay, so let's do that. Let us do just that. All right. So our top of descent is coming up. Let's put that down just so we have a better look at where it is. It's right there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go down here and put in our destination data that it's asking us to do. Okay, next phase. Next phase, QNH 1001 at Charles de Gaulle in Paris. Oh God. Let's put that in there. Temperature is 14 degrees Celsius, so it's a cool day. 190 degrees, 12 knot wind. Okay, and we have I'm going to use 200 again, my classic go-to. So landing speed 117, V approach 122, that is good, and we are set here. What is our final descent altitude? We need to look at that, don't we? Final descent altitude is 2,000 feet. 2,000 feet is our final descent altitude. We should be able to catch the ILS at about 5,000. So we're going to go towards 2,000 here. We're going to wait for top of descent to come up, which it should momentarily. And we're ready to descend here. Great. Great stuff. Okay, very short flight here today. Just 48 minutes in, and we are coming up on top of descent very, very quickly here, which is fantastic. Which is fantastic. Top of descent pretty much reached. Descent has begun. Good. How far out are we from Paris? Let's have a look. We've got 82 nautical miles left to go. We should be at our final. We should be at our final leg in 12 minutes, more or less. But I suspect it's going to be about 15 minutes, and we should be coming into our final there. In about 20 minutes we should be on the ground, I hope. So yeah, very simple, effective flight today. Very nice wing flex. Very nice wing flex. Let's check out what we look like from up top. Very nice. Let's increase the range on that weather radar right there. Interesting. Okay. So what did they actually improve in this particular update? Not so sure. I am not so sure. I don't see much of a difference. It's still a great aircraft, but I don't see much of a difference. Maybe it was just some sort of a performance or stability update. I don't know. Virgin Atlantic. Just checking out my reshade looks there, but apart from that, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay. My stream timings are all over the place at the moment. I know this is the worst time for me to be streaming because there's literally nobody in my stream, but yeah, couldn't manage to do it for the past couple of days. Let's have a look in the cockpit what's going on. 16,000 feet, couple of altitude restrictions coming up. Let's have a look at the other display. Okay. Alright, is there anything else to do for us to do here? Nope, literally nothing else for us to do, just nice and easy. Just nice and easy. We're about to dip below the clouds here, let's have a look. Already leaving behind some of the clouds, but see, we're dipping below the clouds very soon. Gonna do that. Very nice wing flex there. Very, very nice. I like these red engine deliveries. Virgin Atlantic, TAM. What else? What other airlines have these red engines? I really like them. They look good for some reason. They look good. The cabin window of this thing is slightly tinted. Some sort of shielding effect happening there. Okay, we're making a nice, lovely little turn. It's funny just how much these aircrafts just fly themselves pretty much. The only thing we still do is just taking off and landing. That's pretty much it. Apart from that, we don't have anything to do. The aircrafts pretty much fly themselves. So yeah, we even have auto land these days, so. Okay, coming through. Hopefully there isn't long left for us to make a lovely little landing here. Coming up on 10,000 feet, trying to slow down here. So let's open up that speed brake. Let our aircraft slow down further. Let's put that on there. Let's put our passenger signs back on. Landing lights are on. Great. Great. There we go. Auto brake low. Ground spoilers armed. Okay, 250 knots. our landing is now not that long away. Not so long away. Speed limit exceeded. I do not care, pa. Okay. Here, we'll activate approach if we need to in just a bit, as we make that final turn onto runway 27R, which has showed up on our MFD here, which is good. We are dipping into the clouds anytime. Come on, they're quite low, the clouds today. That's okay. It's a lovely looking field of clouds we're about to dive into there. Looks pretty dark. Does look pretty dark out of window. Ooh, there's a sight. I need to test out more emergency procedures and things like that. Failures, etc. That is what I need to test out. Okay, we are about 5 minutes out towards our final. Should be landing in about 10 minutes max from the way I look at it at the moment. We're only 8 nautical miles away as the crow flies, I believe, from the airport, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, as the crow flies, we're only 8 nautical miles away from the airport. Okay, so we should be about 10 minutes out. Okay, transition altitude. (1001 QNH). That is correct in Charles de Gaulle, Paris. I feel like they've made some changes to the clouds here. I'm not so sure. We're still not below the clouds. It's interesting. Let's go outside and have a look. Okay, let's activate our approach phase here. We need to slow down. Confirm that this aircraft does not like to slow down, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's bring our speed brakes down here. Okay, so we can prompt some slowing down. Let's put that down there. Let's put that down here. There we go, that's much better. Okay, we don't need to slow down this aggressively, so I'm just gonna put that back in there. Put our flaps. Put our flaps down to slats down to position 1. Waiting for flaps, and let's do flaps. Good. Let's go directly to where we need to. What's our altitude? 5,000, right? So let's skip. Let's go direct to PNW 15. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, let's just. Yeah, we should just fly direct, I think. Well, it doesn't really matter, we've already reached there anyway. Yeah, okay. 5,000, let's turn on the localizer, but that's behind us. Yeah, we're gonna wait for a bit. I should be able to see the localizer. There it is. Yeah, it is there. Okay. So after this turn is made, we can go ahead and begin our... Oh, there we go. That's much better. Much better. Lovely. Let's get Sky Dolly going here. Sky Dolly is recording. Ready for landing replay. Localizer on, please. Going to put those LS to on. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Shall wait for localizer and glide slope before I drop the flaps or the gear any further. What a lovely looking scene. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful aircraft, this thing. That is it right there. Okay, let's try press approach here. Localizer has been caught, and so I'm going to enable the glide slope as well. There we go. Glide slope has been caught. Let's go down here to LS. Let's go outside, drop that gear, drop that flap. Beautiful, look at that. Isn't that a good looking scene right there? Let's come in. Get back in here. Let's drop our flaps to full. Let's put our ground spoilers back to armed there. Let's get every single light that we can think of on here for this particular landing. There we go. Looking good. Not much in the way of visibility here. We are 4,300 feet and we're descending comfortably with the glide slope and the localizer caught. Our approach speed, we're supposed to land at 117 and our approach speed is supposed to be 121, but we're a little higher than that. Everything is managed though, and we have enabled approach mode, so we should be okay. We should be just okay. A little burst through the clouds there. Cool. Oh, would you look at that? We can see the moon there. We can see the moon right there. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Look at that. Lovely scene as we come into land. Okay, flaps are fully down. Looking good as we come over the French. I don't think it's the countryside, is it? No, it's not. Descending through 3,000 feet. We are a little... we're at the right speed. We're all right. Look at that gentle, beautiful bird. That is just gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that. Let me take a screenshot of that right now. Look at that. Come on. Doesn't get much better than this. It's beautiful. Whoa. That is beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna switch from that. Let's head ourselves in back into the cockpit there. 2500 has been reached. We've got a good amount of wind. That is 34 knots of wind at this level. That is very, very high. I'm not so sure how this landing is gonna look like anymore. So yeah, that is a very strong amount of wind there. Should have done the cabin checks earlier, but I'm not really worried about that. 1500, I want to take control at least at 1500. So I'm not too sure how this is going to look for us, ladies and gentlemen, because this is not exactly the best weather in the world right now that we're flying into, but here we are. Let's have a look. Okay. Final look through the windows before we go in for landing. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. 1500 feet has been officially reached. Should we take control right now? It's gonna be... Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Let's go. Let us go. Which way is our aircraft slipping? Right now it's not... Okay, yep. 600... No, don't drop that much, come on. Okay, we need to go this way. This wind is rough. Thousand, no visibility. Okay, I need to use a... Okay, I think I have visuals. $27 right. Okay. I have visuals.
500.
Good lord, that is rough. Oh no.
400.
Oh, good lord, that is bad. That is very bad.
100 above.
Okay.
Minimum.
Okay, the winds have slightly become milder now.
100. 50. 40.
Okay, there we go. Reverse thrust. Okie dokie. Welcome to Paris, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Charles de Gaulle International Airport here. I don't know if that's a taxiway that I'm supposed to turn off of. I think so. Isn't this supposed to be? I can't really tell. My bad if it isn't, but welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I don't think we're supposed to turn off here. This is not an official taxiway, but yeah, we're going to continue down here. And let's find ourselves a little parking. That wasn't too bad considering the weather. Let's get all that done there. Let's put that back down there. Okay, good. Good. Let's put predictive wind shear and all of that stuff to off. Good. Let's get that taxi light on. Let's get that off. Every other light apart from strobe to automatic. There we go. This is not an official taxiway, by the way. So I don't know what the heck this is supposed to be. But I found myself in some sort of yeah, I should not have turned off here. Not an issue. Not an issue. Welcome to Paris. That was a pretty good landing. That was very exciting. I must say that was very exciting, right? It's pretty exciting. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's just find ourselves a nice little parking here, and we'll take a look at our landing replay. But that was fun. That was fun, everybody. Gonna cross this runway right now. I should have known this is not a taxiway. I don't know why I decided to turn into this, but anyway, no point in beating myself about it now. Okay, there's some weird stuff going on here because I don't know exactly where I'm going at this point. Okay, I'm just gonna slip through here, which I shouldn't. Again, this is not an official taxiway. This is actually just a piece of... They should at least mark this. This is not a good scenery. It's the default handcrafted scenery, but it's not very good. So yeah, now we're gonna cross into the actual taxiway here. Alright, let's go find ourselves a parking, ladies and gentlemen. We can park on the other side. So let's we're gonna have to make a turn here. So let's turn this way and we'll go to our left here. Okay. What's going on here? The throttle's misbehaving a little bit. That is okay. This place is confusing me. Okay, we'll take our right turn right here. And we'll find ourselves a parking on this side of this circular concourse here. And that will be it for the day. Okay, good. Let's give it a bit of power there. Come on, give me a large gate. Okay, it seems like there's a large gate right here. That's a large one. Okay, we'll take it. We will take it, ladies and gentlemen. We shall take this gate right here. U17 is what we're gonna take. Okay. Go in right here. Good. Okie dokie. Since we don't have Marshall here at the gate, we shall there we go, that's perfect. Let's put on that parking brake. And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Paris. Welcome to Charles de Gaulle in Paris. Okay? We're now going to take a look at that landing replay that I promised we'll take a look at. Let's see how that went. All right. So let's be a little quick there. Let me allow the flaps some time to go down there. We'll start from somewhere here, right? Yeah, let's start from somewhere here. We'll give the flaps some time to go down, and then we'll play that landing replay. Okay. Actually go ahead and turn on some of these lights here. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, good lord. That happened. Okay, I'm gonna have to allow the the flaps to come down again. Sorry about that. The strobe lights aren't really working for us. Yeah, the strobe lights aren't really working for us, but it's okay. Oh my god, why is this doing this? Okay, I think I'm just gonna play. I'm just gonna play the landing replay, otherwise we're just gonna get stuck here all day. Okay, there we go. Let's just have a look at this landing replay. Coming into Paris from London. Okay. Alright, a little wobbly there, but considering the weather, that is not too terrible at all. Okay, considering the weather, that is not too terrible at all. Let me see if we can get one more landing replay of this. Again, we need to allow the speed brake some time to go down, otherwise it's going to stay up during the landing replay. Okay, I'm just going to play it. Okay, considering the weather, it's not too bad. So let's have a look. Oh yeah, the engines are not gonna sound proper in this landing replay. Anyway, nonetheless, that was not too bad at all, right? That was not too bad. Let's take a look at it from this view right here. That gives us a better idea of how terrible that was. Okay. Good. Good, 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 good. Let's take a look at our cabin replays here. Allow some time for the speed brake to go down there during the landing replay. That's okay. Let's check this out. Very rainy landing indeed. Okay, that is probably the most firm touchdown I've had with the A340. The firmest touchdown I've had with the A340, but it wasn't bad at all. It's good. Let us now take a look at one last landing replay from the other side of the cabin. Right here. Just waiting for the speed brakes there to go down, but that's okay. All right, final landing replay. Let's see how that went. Look at that. That is just beautiful. That must have been scary. There we go. That's very good. That is very good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty good. Okay, we're gonna now go back to our parking. And let's go ahead and shut down our aircraft, shall we? Oh God, what's happening? What the hell is happening? Oh my word, there we go. Okay, so replay screwed up there a little bit. Replay screwed up there a little bit and it took us all the way there. You know what? Let me see if I can restore that with Sky Dolly. Let me have a look. What? What is today's date? 20th? Where is it? Ah, there it is. Okay, there we go. Let me see if I can restore it. Go normal speed now. Okay. It's looking good. Let's close it up. Okay, there we go. Good. Excellent. Let's come up here. Ignore all these warnings. That is all because of freaking replay here. We don't need to worry about any of that. Let's turn every light off that does not need to be. Let's turn on the APU there. Let's put all of that to... Oh, let's leave that on. Put that down. Let's turn that on. Good. Let's put that off. Perfect. Perfect. Let's come down here. Let's attach our GPU. Gonna power it up with our GPU here. We're gonna cut off all our engines here. Make sure that's set. Make sure that's off. That is off. Got that off. We're on system there. Off. That is off. Good. Good, 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 good. Let's turn that off. Let us cut off the fuel pumps there. Very good. Okay, let's put that down there. Let's put that down there. Put that down there. Put that down there. Let's go to GSX. See if GSX is gonna deboard this aircraft. Beacon lights can come off. Hello, Mr. GSX. Are you being shy? You need to set... Oh, we didn't set parking brakes? My bad. Sorry. Okay, let's request deboarding there. Okay, whoever, I don't really care. And we've got all of that done. Okay, so dirt and weathering to max, please. That's what I want. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay, I don't know if the jetway is going to connect or not. Oh, it is. Great. Fantastic. So we've requested our deboarding here. Everything else here is looking good. Everything is off as it should be, apart from our nav and logo lights, which should be in position number 1. Brilliant. Okay. I hope you guys really enjoyed that flight there, because I certainly did. I'm just going to open up the cargo doors here. Oh, we've got that issue again where the jetway won't connect properly. So I don't know what to do about that. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. That was really fun. That was really, really fun. Okay, so hope you guys, if anyone is actually watching this, or anyone actually watched this after it went live, hope you guys enjoyed that. What the heck is going on with GSX here? Look at this. Okay, it's misbehaving spectacularly right now, so I'm not going to bother with it. Nonetheless, I hope you guys had a good time on today's flight. It was really fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the landing and the replays. So we're going to now leave this live stream exactly like so. And yeah, once again, thank you so much. If anyone's actually watching this, consider liking and subscribing the channel. And I shall catch you in the next one. When exactly, I cannot tell, but hopefully soon. Alright, until then, take care, have a good day, and bye-bye.